Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Andre Hengshu, but you can call me Gretorp. Today we'll be looking at another way that we could be playing more efficiently. That way is line dropping. Now, I'm not going to lie, Starcraft II is a very complex game. On one hand, you have to manage an economy, and the other hand, you have to wage a war. Things can get very chaotic, but in this next edition of Trick Tips, we're going to be looking at only line dropping. So what is line dropping? Well, line dropping is when you have a medevac or an overlord or a warp prism going in a single line and then dropping all of its cargo. This has a lot of tactical utility to it, and we're going to find out first how to do it, and then we'll get to see what it can do. Line dropping can be done by selecting your dropships and simply telling them to move. Now, instead of dropping onto the terrain, you drop onto your dropships, which is a little bit different, but watch what happens. This will drop your units while moving to that direction. This is really powerful, and we're going to see right now how it's going to be used. Here's a TVT example with mech and bio. Now, siege tanks are very powerful in that they're long range and they do splash damage. All of a sudden, when you do this line dropping, you don't suffer that splash damage, and you can actually put splash damage onto your opponent. This makes line dropping very effective in TVTs, especially in these scenarios. In this next example, we're going to look at the differences when you drop on top of an economic line. Now, in our first example, we're just dropping on the terrain. You can see the banelings are dealing tons of damage, but we can optimize this. In the second example, you can already see how much more effective line dropping is. With the probes leaving, terrain dropping really isn't as effective, but now we can keep up with the probes and demolish all of them. In our last example, we have a Protoss versus Terran. Now, watch the Zealots in the beginning. They're going to chase away all of the SCVs, but what's so important is the line dropping with the High Templars directly after that. They're the ones that catch all of the SCVs, giving the big win for Protoss. As you can see here, the Zealots are going to just chase these SCVs away. Every good player is actually going to do that, but what you have the advantage now is you're thinking another level in. Now the High Templars drop in, and you're able to storm every single SCV, gaining the economic edge and giving yourself the win. As you can see, line dropping is a very important tactical tool that not only the pros know, but now you know. And that's really good whether you're playing ladder or against your friends. You're going to find different ways to use this strategy to gain the edge. And that's so important because we all want to be a better player. Gretorp's difficulty rating would be an easy for line dropping, but it's definitely a flashy move if you can pull it off. Go and try it on your friends. But until then, that's this week's edition of Trick Tips.